This week on Vino Weekly, we're going to do an apple and quince crumble. We're going to mix it with a distillery, a fantastic one from Tasmania. It's called Peat something, but you'll remember it. In fact, if you taste it, you'll remember it even more.
How you doing?
Joel Walton, Dean Whisky, Dinovino.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Great to meet you too. You giving us the fantastic tasting today of Hallier's Road Distillery from Tasmania. We've got a single malt whiskey. It's the peated variety. Now, I hear you know a couple of things or two about whiskey and peated. What does that mean?
Peated. So it's actually a type of like moss they get out of the ground. I know it sounds strange, but
So it's not a moss whiskey though, is it?
no, they use it to when they're germinating the grains. They use it to, or traditionally to halt the germination process in its tracks,
Okay.
so it doesn't overdo it, and then you're left with that residual, that smoky flavour.
So we've got a smoky, slightly mossy whiskey
yeah.
here in that. Well, that's the first I've heard of that, which is better described as peated, to give respect to this fine malt that we're about to taste whiskey. Would you like to do the honours?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll open that for you because I can't wait. Now, is this whiskey? Is this midday, afternoon, evening? What kind of a time of the day is this one?
Anytime.
Anytime. Wow, that's what I like from a single malt whiskey drinker. Ooh, can we? We'll give that a quaff. Can we do that? Cheers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and my nose isn't on fire. Fantastic. I like a nose that doesn't go on fire.
That's smooth.
That's incredible. That's like liquid silk.
I'd agree. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Fantastic. Joel, it's a pleasure, but you know what? There's something I'd like to have with this, because I can taste, it's very dry, and I think something sweet might go really well with that on the food. So let's go to the new segment, let's go to the menu, let's go to the kitchen, and what are we cooking? I think we're cooking a...
Apple crumble, I think.
Apple crumble. Apple crumble it is.
Nice one.
Cheers. Well, just as well we've had one or two of these beautiful, fine, peated whiskies from Tasmania here. What do we call it? It's the
Hallier's Road.
This is a problem after you've had a couple of these. The name you remember to begin with, but then it becomes a bit of a blur. So what's really great though is I can smell that apple crumble. That must be pretty close to being. Here it comes, fantastic.
Smell
Chris.
it at home.
Smell it at home. Oh, Chris, sensational.
Thank you, Chris Doss.
There we go.
Fantastic. Wow, look at that. That's incredible.
You ready?
Okay, just down in the oven.
A little bit of that. Made here, fresh, every single serve.
No, I can't put the whiskey down. I'm going to hold both. God. No, I am not a sweets man. I've never been a sweets man.
Neither am I.
But this has got it going on.
And
Cheers.
be different. Drink different things.
Yeah, I like that you've
Whiskey, apples, crumble. Beautiful. Yeah.
powder puff, pom pom.
Doesn't have to be noble one with every single dessert.
No,
and
it
that's
doesn't.
what you get at the farmers.
And that's what's interesting is that, you know, I think sometimes we get these sort of, you know, these stereotypes of what you've got to have with what.
Yeah.
And, you know, what I love is that even like with some of the new winemakers and some of the beer makers, you know, they're pushing the boundaries of just doing things different. And of course, you know, we're creating new varieties. So this is a winning combo. I would never have had a single malt whiskey with an apple crumble. I would never even think about doing that. I mean, maybe some of the viewers at home have done that before, and they're just renegades and they're pushing it, man. They're pushing it. They're like extreme dessert whiskey people. Just go, yeah. You know, it's like death metal with Slater.
Slater
Come on, man.
And I think that's what we try and do at the farmers. You know, the food's fresh. It's cooked from scratch. Our chefs are great. Our menu's fantastic. Our wine lists and our beer lists and our whiskey lists are all great. And you can have these different things with different foods.
They're sensational. Well, hey, thanks for the whiskey series. Love the whiskey series.
Well, yeah.
Been fantastic. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next Monday where we do something even more advantageous.
Oh yeah.
Rock and roll. It's great for you to see this. I've never seen a man play the spoon.
Play the
so-
spoons before.
Well, that's the first, the musical first.